Good afternoon, I'm Jeff. I'm a Sewer Tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 15150 Southwest Division Street here in Beaverton, Oregon. We're located at the, we'll call it the rear left corner of the house. We're just beyond that. Here's the decking and everything over here. 4-inch ABS cleanout will be the point of access. I'm going to insert the camera and check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. Currently have water running, and I'm going to zero out the camera counter right here at the base of the cleanout and refer to this spot as the point of access. Here we go. We're going to revisit this spot on the way back out. When the water's turned off, might have a little bit better look at it. It almost looks like we may have roots coming through this joint here, or just the start of it. There's kind of some strange buildup right here at this joint. And ABS pipe is very, very smooth. There's no gaps between the joints, so there's not a whole lot of things that explain why there would be stuff building up right here at this joint. Whatever is there currently is not affecting flow, which is the good news. And similar situation right here. We'll come back and look at this spot again as well. You can see on the left side of the screen there, getting some kind of, I don't know what to call it. It looks like dirt or something that's come through the pipe joint, and there's something kind of protruding up through the bottom of the pipe here as well. There's a couple more joints here, like this spot where my camera's focusing on right now. There is obvious out to a couple other repair guys. See, get a second set of eyes on it. Alright, here's 70 from 4-inch ABS to 6-inch concrete. And apart from the possible roots we've got going on, despite that, there is excellent flow all the way to this point thus far. Again, we've got another spot here. We're right at a joint. We've got some debris that's building up. And when you get a big old wad of debris like that, it could be concealing roots. And that could be the entire reason why that is isolated right to a joint. It looks like there might be some kind of root-looking strands coming out of that debris there. But again, it's another spot that's very difficult to tell. Alright, and here at 97 feet we have reached the main lateral. I'm going to get the water turned off, let it drain out here as well. Hopefully I'll have a little bit better look at some of those spots where the possible roots are at. Alrighty, pretty much all the water is now drained out of the line. There's a little bit trickling off here. I'm going to go ahead and start pulling back the camera. And now I'm taking a second look at this spot here. You'd have to do some drain cleaning to flush that out of the way underneath. Unfortunately, there's no way to tell at this time if there's root time, but without being able to see underneath it, I don't want to blow it out of proportion, worry anybody, but in order this spot right here is far too minimal. There's too little stuff there to even say if there's roots or not. I don't see any strands protruding out from that. But whenever I see kind of a discoloration isolated to a joint like that, it does have me concerned that there could be something that's kind of in the works starting there. Yeah, I've seen a few of these little like plastic bags throughout the line. They're just little pieces of plastic. Like this one right here. I'm not sure what they are exactly, but those will flush their way out of there. This is one of those spots right here where it could be roots. It could also be plastic from the pipe that's kind of frayed and come up from the joint there, which is why I want to refer this off to some repair companies to get a second set of eyes on it to see if they can confirm whether that is roots or not. These are very tricky because it could just as easily be pieces of plastic sticking straight up. That is kind of what ABS plastic looks like when it gets frayed. And then the other thing that we have going on here, similar to a couple of the other joints, on the left side of the screen there's kind of a spatter of some sort of debris. And sometimes that can indicate that there is a joint there that is open or allowing some water to seep in from the outside. It can also be a substance called duck butter. It's a grease substance that they use to push the two pieces of pipe together when the line is being installed. Very similar situation here. I don't see root strands or anything poking out, but there is some kind of gunk here that's isolated right to the joint. But that's why I'm going to refer this off to some repair guys, get a second set of eyes on it. I don't want to blow anything out of proportion, because right now the line is functioning fantastically. It drains out very nicely. So the line is functioning properly at this time, but kind of pending a second review of it just to rule out the possibility of roots there in the joint, or in the pipe.